What it do? Yo, man, listen. Today, we're gonna be cooking with Azkor, the newest character that's coming to Tacticus next month, next Battle Pass season. So, before we get right into the video, I do want to say something first. This video is possible thanks to Nandi. He made a 3-minute video before going to vacation, and this is all new info for me. So if it wasn't for Nandi, this video would not be possible. I know I have a very few subscriber count compared to him, but if you're not subscribed to him and you're subscribed to me somehow, I would greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe to him. He's a very nice guy, very good content creator. I'm also sub to him. Just saying, I'm the best YouTuber. I'm subscribed to him. That's saying something. Anyways, let's get right into the video. So, when I first looked at Azkor, I wasn't very impressed. He has 2 hits, not very much movement, nothing interesting, just worthless character, whatnot. Active is one thing, doesn't do anything in guild raids. But then I was talking to one of my guild mates, and they said, dude, this guy's a buffer. And it dawned on me, it's like, oh my goodness, you're absolutely right. So let's go over the passive. For each time attacked, up to 8, Azkor deals extra damage, 300. If Azkor has defeated an enemy, 50% of the extra damage is granted. Is added to the damage of melee attacks or adjacent friendly units. So, essentially, what I think this is, right? Because each time attacked is different, right? Like it doesn't say each time Azkor attacks, it says attacked. So the attack is incoming. So what I understand from this, each time Azkor is attacked, he gets a stack. Each stack is 300. He can stack up to 8 times. And after he defeats an enemy, 50% of the damage he's stacked up, adjacent friendly units can deal it in melee. Now, it's all very numbery, right? Like, oh, 8 stacks, 300, 50%. Let's do the math real quick, right? He gets attacked 8 times, that's 2,400 damage. That is for him. That's 2 hits. That's pretty good. But half of that is 1,200 damage. Now, 1,200 damage, it might not seem like a lot, but if you put it into perspective, I put Eldryon and Calgar. Now, I know both of these characters are 300, 900, 1,300 characters in regards to their damage. However, effectively, realistically, because we only use Imperial characters that are named Ragnar Blackman, Eldryon gives a 900 damage buff, and Calgar gives a 1,300 damage buff. You see, Azkor is right in the middle. He's considerably more than Eldryon. 300 more, which is pretty big. So Azkor, I don't have a creator account. I don't get to play with the characters, unfortunately. Not yet, at least. I'm eyeing that up. But from what I understand, I think Azkor might have some serious potential. Now, like I said, it's very conditional. Getting hit 8 times is quite difficult in guild raids. I know it sounds like, oh my God, just get hit forehead, right? But if you think about it, the only fight where this realistically might matter is Avatar of Cain and maybe Scringer Killer. I'm gonna give the Avatar of Cain example real fast. Because Avatar, the way he works, right? Like he has 2 Farseers with him. So if you move the character up, Farseers are gonna attack Azkor, and then Avatar is gonna use his ability, which counts as an attack. So Azkor has a 3 stacks, 900, 450 damage for adjacent stuff. That's pretty good. And then he kills one of the Farseers, right? And throughout the fight, the Guardians, they spawn, they throw bombs at Azkor, and then he gets to 1,200, his damage cap, right? And then, a Ragnar team is actually pretty viable then, because you lose most of your conventional buffers in the form of Eldryon and Athena into Avatar of Cain, and so you just use Calgar. But what if you had another buffer who is almost as good as what's his name? Calgar, better than Eldryon. So like it's conditional. It's much more difficult to apply. But this is pretty interesting. I was kind of feeling down with the World Leaders faction, but this is quite a character. Another thing I thought about is in the Ragnar teams. If you run Ragnar and this character into Screamer Killer, you can create a situation where you place Azkor in such a spot that turn one, when you move up, so he's gonna kill a character, right? He's gonna kill one of the Tyranid warriors. So he's gonna get the additional damage. And then turn one for the enemy, Screamer Killer and the Tyranid warrior attack him. So he gets 2 stacks. Cool. And then you put everyone in place. You put 3 characters next to Screamer Killer, and Screamer Killer, what he'll do is he'll use his AoE attack 2 times. Azkor's already at 4 stacks at turn 3. Now, that might not seem like a lot, but turn 4, he's going to be at 6 stacks. And then turn 5 and turn 6, he's going to get the max damage boost. I'm not saying he might replace, what's his name, Eldirion. What I'm saying is, because he has like he has demonic, right? So he has a 50% chance to be very tanky. He has extra damage, and with Calgar buffing him as well, Calgar, Eldirion, Azkor, and maybe Ragnar, like ultra charge. What's his name? Ragnar Blackman. This might be really interesting. I am very sad. I'm very sorry. I don't have concrete information, as like I said, I'm working towards the affiliated content creator status, but it's a long process. Just bear with me. I promise I'll do videos with like actual gameplay if I ever get the creator accounts and whatnot. But yeah, no, this was just my initial reaction to the reveal of Azkor that Nandi did. Again, thanks to Nandi. Nandi's awesome. Go subscribe to him. Speaking of things that are awesome, I'm the best at making segues. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Bloody Rose. It's a Discord server. It's a guild. It's a guild cluster. We're not as massive as those some of the mega clusters, but it's a very nice place. It's a very tight-knit community. People are super nice, very welcoming. They share a lot of strategies. You are always welcome. If you join the guild, say Draupnir sent you, and they'll be like, "Oh God, what?" Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Here's my refer friend code. If you enter it, that'll be awesome. I would love that. If not, no worries at all. I'm glad you watched. Thank you very much. Have a great day and stay safe.